Number 40, BTR 8566, Air 81966, take one.
My name is Victoria Winters. Here in Collinwood, I sit in a quiet room, teaching the son of a frightened man. A man who seems to be impelled by constantly growing fear.
Well, hello, Roger. Sam, hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Don't you knock before you come into a man's house?
I did, but you two were making so much noise in here you couldn't hear me. You want privacy, you keep your door locked. Where's your car, Roger? Didn't see it outside.
I left it in town.
You mean you walked out here?
Why are you here, Bill?
Nothing much. Just driving by. Thought I'd drop in on Sam for a cup of coffee. Sure didn't expect to run into a windmill.
We were just having a friendly argument, that's all.
I see. How about that coffee, Sam? Or do you want me to leave so you and Roger can keep going at it?
Oh, no. No, there's no reason. Well, I mean, it's nothing very important. Sure, I got a pot on the stove. I'll bring it right in.
Nice guy, Sam. Always liked him.
Why are you here, Bill?
Told you, coffee.
Since when does the manager of our cannery go around town looking for coffee at this time of day? You should be down at the plant.
Funny thing. Just what I was thinking about you. Instead, I find you here. And I can't help asking myself a simple little question.
Coffee's on.
Oh, thanks, Sam. Can't help asking myself why. Hey, good coffee, Sam. Nice and strong. So you wanted Sam to do a painting for you, is that it?
That's what I just told you.
Looks like business is picking up for you.
Well, I do one for you. I could fit you in if you want one.
Between Roger and Burke Devlin, you'll be running out of paint. Ran into Burke this morning over at the restaurant. He told me you started on his portrait this morning.
That's right.
You bump into him while he was here?
No.
Well, there goes another theory. You see, I figure that's what you two are arguing about. Burke Devlin.
Burke? Why should we be arguing about Burke? Evans and I were discussing the price of a painting I wanted. What's so funny?
Sam, you get into that big a stew with everybody who wants to buy one of your paintings. You'll never make a sale.
Wanted my price, and he didn't want to pay it.
So you yell at each other. Well, I never figured you for doing business that way, Roger. A painting. All that noise about a painting. Hey, how about some more coffee, Sam?
Yeah, sure. You want some?
No, I'm going back to the plant. Will you give me a lift to my car, Malloy? It's parked in front of the hotel.
Sorry, I'm not leaving yet. I'm just dying for a second cup of coffee.
Sure thing.
I'll see you at the office, Roger. Unless you're worried about leaving me alone with Sam.
Why should I be? I'll talk to you later, Malloy.
Had to heat it up a bit. Collins gone?
Yeah, thanks. That the sketch you were doing of Burke?
Yes.
Sam, you and me, we've been friends for a long time.
About 30 years?
30 years. I remember your wife. I felt real bad when she died, Sam. That woman was so proud of you, it hurt.
Bill, Why did you come here?
Because of him. Because of Burke.
Hello?
Carolyn?
Why, Burke Devlin, what a surprise. I never expected you to call. Who did you want to talk to? My mother?
I want to talk to you and you know it. It's about your ring.
You mean you found it? Oh, how marvelous. I've been searching frantically, everywhere. Believe me, that's a very precious ring to me, and I was so upset when I found it was missing.
All right, Caroline, all right. You've made your point. How do you suggest I go about getting it back to you?
Well, I thought you might have some ideas on that subject.
Well, as I told you, I'm driving to Bangor this afternoon. I could drop it off on the way.
Oh, that would take you out of your way. I wouldn't dream of it.
I don't mind.
Oh, but I do. What time are you leaving for Bangor?
About 1 o'clock.
I'll meet you in the restaurant at 12:30. You can give me the ring then. Okay?
If you insist.
I do. Bye. See you then.
Just how much do you know about him?
Well, he's a very rich man now. He's offered me a very good price to do his portrait, and that's about it. It'll be a difficult commission now.
Why do you say that?
Well, I don't know Burke very well. Oh, sure, I could capture his likeness well enough, but the essence of the man. Why the questions, Bill?
Never quite figured out how an artist works. And to a man on the outside, like me, it's pretty interesting.
But you're not on the outside, Bill. Never have been.
Are you?
I don't know what you mean.
Sam, this is a small town. Anything anybody does affects everybody else. Me, you, everybody. And especially the family that lives in Collinwood.
What's it got to do with me? I've been in that big dark house for more than 18 years now.
Yeah. But some of them have come down here.
Collins told you he came down here because he was interested in buying a painting.
Was he telling me the truth, Sam?
What other reason would he have?
I'm tired of coffee. How about a drink?
I want to know why you think Roger Collins came here if it wasn't to buy a painting.
And I'm asking you to join me in a drink.
You say what you want to say, and then you shut up. It's maddening, Bill.
Make it a stiff one.
I didn't know you imbibed so early in the day.
Well, this could be a very special day. Cheers.
Cheers. A painting. That's all he wanted.
Well, let's forget about Roger Collins and talk about Burke. He's come a long way. A poor kid whose old man used to repair lobster pots for a living. And now he's worth, I don't know how much money. That should make him a happy man, wouldn't you think?
I never had that much money, so I wouldn't know.
How about a refill?
How about you? You haven't even touched yours.
Oh, I'm a slow drinker. Always have been. Never would even try to keep up with an old rummy like you.
I wasn't always a rummy, Bill.
I was just kidding. What should we drink to?
There was a time when Yesterday. A long time ago.
Yes, that's right, Bronson. I'll be leaving here pretty soon. I'll meet you for lunch at your hotel. No, I can't leave now. I have to see a very persistent young lady. Yeah, that's right. Goodbye. Well, hello, Roger. How are you this morning?
I'm fine, thanks.
Why, I thought you'd be at your office working this time of day.
Well, I don't think that's any concern of yours.
Well, that's hardly the way to talk to the man who brought your wandering son up to the castle last night. How is David?
He's fine.
Still playing at being the amateur mechanic?
Burke, if you don't mind, I'm not in the mood for chit-chat.
Even about your old friend Sam Evans?
I'd like a cup of coffee, please.
He is a friend of yours, isn't he?
Sam Evans and I barely know each other.
Funny, I kind of thought you'd been seeing a good deal of each other lately.
Well, I'm considering buying one of his paintings, and that's... Where did you get that?
Oh, this? Oh, pretty, isn't it?
I asked you where you got it.
From your charming niece.
She gave you her ring? Carolyn gave it to you?
Not exactly. Let's say she left it with me.
That was my gift to her on her 16th birthday.
Well, let me congratulate you on your excellent taste. Don't worry, Roger. She didn't give it away. We had coffee together. She left it on the table, and she's coming here to pick it up.
Well, suppose I save her the trouble.
Well, now, I don't think she would like that.
Give me the ring, Burke, and I'll return it to her.
It's out of my hands.
And keep it that way. And I'm not talking about rings, Burke. I'm talking about my family. David, Carolyn, all of them. I want you to keep away from them.
But what if they don't want to keep away from me? Ever thought of that? Good morning, Roger.
Hi, Uncle Roger. What are you doing home at this time of day?
Everyone seems to be keeping track of my working hours today.
Well, forget I asked you. See you later.
Oh, just a moment, Carolyn.
Oh, I really don't have time. I have this big date.
Well, let's just let Burke Devlin wonder what happened to you.
How did you know?
That you were meeting Burke Devlin? Well, that's simple enough, kitten. I saw him in the hotel restaurant, and he told me. And he told me why. Here is your ring. Now, I suppose the meeting won't be necessary, am I correct?
I suppose so.
You're unhappy about that, aren't you, kitten?
Well, yes,
Why?
because I like Burke.
Have you any feeling for me?
You know I do.
Well, then don't make matters worse than they are. I don't want you to see Burke. That's all I ask of you.
Are you forgetting I have a mind of my own?
No, that's not the point.
Well, then what is? Both you and my mother, you tell me what to do and what not to do. But no reasons. Just orders. Yes, ma'am. No, sir. And that's it. Well, not for me, Uncle Roger. Maybe I can't help you. Maybe I can't help you at all. But I am certainly going to try. Well, I'm here.
So you are. Well, I was beginning to think you wouldn't show up.
Well, I had to get my ring back, didn't I?
Your ring? What ring?
Oh, Burke. When I left here earlier this morning.
Oh, yes, your ring. Well, of course. Let me see now. Where did I put it? My heavens, I think I must have lost it, too. Unless, you mind?
What are you doing?
I'm looking for a most elusive and important little ring.
All right, so I had it with me. Big deal.
Good old Uncle Roger.
Well, I tried. Anyway.
I knew you would. I've been waiting for you.
You think you know
everything, don't you?
No, no. But I know that you just didn't happen to leave your ring on the table. It's an old play, Carolyn, older than you and I.
All right. So I'm not as good at hidden movements as you are.
Me? Hidden?
Yes. I really don't think you've been very honest with me or anyone else.
Oh? Well, in what way?
Why did you come back to town?
For a visit.
Why are you going to Bangor?
On business.
Nothing to do with my family.
No.
Then why can't I go with you?
Oh, Carolyn. Carolyn. Didn't your Uncle Roger just give you a lecture about not seeing me?
Answer my question.
You are a stubborn girl. Well, I'm just as stubborn. You can't come. And now, if you'll excuse me, I'll go up to my room.
How soon will you be leaving?
15 minutes. Watch out for that ring.
Hello, Vicky? Carolyn. Look, will you do me a favor? Will you tell my mother that I might not be home for dinner tonight? That's right. A date. A big date. I'll see you later.
I had real talent once, Bill. Did you know that? Real talent.
You're still a darn good artist.
Thanks. You know what I think you're doing? You're trying to get me drunk. That's what you're doing.
I thought all you great artists could hold your liquor.
Great artist.
Well, that looks like a darn good painting to me.
Sure it is. You know when I did that? More than 10 years ago. Before I began to shrivel up.
You can paint just as good now.
You think so? Not true, Bill, old friend. Not true. I'm a sad, frightened man who's losing his sad, frightened soul. Can't paint without a soul.
What are you scared of?
Everything. Everybody. Even afraid of myself.
Who's gonna hurt you, Sam? Who?
They come down from the hill. They torment me. They tear me apart with their shrieks and their moanings. I know where to turn.
Oh, what hill? You talking about Collinwood?
Even in my sleep, I can hear him whispering in my ear. I'm going to kill you. That's what he says. I'm going to kill you. Maybe I ought to let him do it and get it over with.
Oh, you're too good for that, Sam. You have to protect yourself.
I need another drink.
Who's, threatened to kill you, Sam?
Run away.
Was it Roger Collins?
Run away, he said. Where could I run? You tell me. Where could I run?
You don't have to run, Sam. Not from Roger Collins.
How? How can you say that? Were you here? Did you hear the things he was saying to me? Arguing about a painting. That's funny. It is very funny.
Then it is Roger.
Just go away.
Sam.
Bill, I'm tired.
Sam,
I'm very tired.
don't go to sleep. You hear me? Don't go to sleep.
Leave it alone.
If you go to sleep, he'll come back. He'll do what he said.
No, he won't.
Sam, wake up. Sam, tell me. Wake up and tell me. Why are you so afraid of him? Now, Sam, tell me.
He's afraid of me, too. Here, the great Roger Collins is afraid of poor Sam Evans.
Sam, tell me, why is Roger Collins afraid of you?
Ask him, he'll tell you.
I will, but I'm asking you right now.
Joe, you're a good friend, huh? You're a very, very good friend. Now, if I tell you something, a secret, you promise not to breathe a word of it to another living creature.
About Roger.
I'm the only thing that stands between Roger Collins and a prison sentence. Only thing.
Dark Shadows is a Dan Curtis production.